Okay, today I am going to be doing a get ready with me. Not for any special event, I just wanted to feel dolled up at home. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, I've messed with the camera settings just a little bit. I hope it looks good. It looks good on my end, but we'll see whenever it is that I'm editing how it turns out. First things first, I need to do some skincare. What to start with? I think today I'm just gonna keep it simple and do like moisturizers and not worry about serums and all that extra stuff. Just to be a little nice to myself. Just to be a little lazy. But yeah, the reason that my camera quality should look a little different is because I apparently am due for a phone upgrade, and while deciding which one I preferred out of the ones we were looking at, my main question was, how is the camera quality? Because I love taking pictures whenever we're out, whenever I'm on vacation, and obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but I use this for recording. And while looking at the camera qualities of the other phones and seeing what all they could do, we started messing with my current phone's camera and found out that a lot of the stuff that other phone cameras had, mine could also do. Maybe not to like the newest phone's best quality, but still to pretty good quality. So now that I've figured out that my phone can do noticeably better, I'm trying to utilize that. I kind of want to let the skincare soak in so it's not really affecting the makeup I put on. So I'm just going to put on mascara next. Recently, Ulta had a sale on their mascaras, and I'm not really hurting for mascara, but I looked through them anyways and I saw one I wanted to try. So I got this. It's Lancome Hypnose Drama, and this is, I can't put it over here because it immediately starts blurring, but this is literally the best mascara I've used. The unfortunate thing with that is that even on sale it was $22. I think originally it's like $36, which is pretty strong for mascara, but it is, like I said, the best I've tried, and I've tried a lot of them. So if you feel like splurging on yourself, I think this is, a good go-to. I think I got it like a week or two ago, and I've been pretty much using it nonstop. I love it. And also because I know some people are really picky with their brushes, this is what it looks like. Okay, so it's a little messy. I don't know if you can tell that on your end, but this is when I done, and this is without. Okay, I am definitely gonna have to clean this up. Okay, so obviously I am going to have to go and clean this up because look at that. Look at that. So I'll go do that and you won't even notice. I could not say anything and you would be none the wiser. Bye. I did also get foundation that's actually, if it's not the right shade, it's pretty close to where you can't really tell. Or at least I hope it is, because I have worn it outside in public before, and if I watch this back and figure out it looks like orange or something, I'm going to be quite upset. But anyways, I'm thinking about trying the mascara again. I should probably go wet the beauty blender though. I just sat down. Where even is it? Where are you? I didn't think it's him. This is bothering me. It's turning into a travesty. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay. I was shaking this while I was coming back from my room, and I was worried that it had gotten everywhere. Let me see if I even need to shake this. Maybe a little. I should have gotten wet wipe first. But because I didn't want to go into Ulta and ask one of the nice ladies that worked there what, if she could color match me, I just used their app and let it base it off of a photo of myself. And I think it did pretty well, matching it to my skin. I'll just put what got on my thumb there. Okay, comparing the blended side to the non-blended side, I do think this is a pretty good match. I'm gonna grab some more. Now, I have not consistently worn foundation probably since at the latest 2019. Actually, no, it was probably before that, maybe 2018 or 17. But anyways, I am a little out of practice. Like, to the point that I have Googled what order all the products are supposed to go in as far as makeup. Just as a little refresher. I don't think I'll put any on the top of my eyelids because I'll just use concealer. Or shall I? Yeah. Okay, does that look good and even? I sure hope so. Yeah, I think I'm worried about my neck, but I think this is a, you know, I said I was going to do crafty stuff, but I'm debating on doing that, which I still could do, but I also kind of want to do another video after this because I got a makeup package in the mail, so may do that, but may also not. We'll see. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit there. I say a little bit, it's probably more than I normally do. And some right there. Cover up the flaws, lest they know we're human. Okay, does that look blended? Yeah, but it's just not covering it up like I wanted it to. Oh well. I'm not that worried about it. Okay, what next? I think I'll go ahead and do the eye stuff. There is an eyelash in my eye, oh my gosh. Not an eyelash in sight, but you know how it be. I'm going in with, it is blurring. Oops, whatever, this palette. It is the Morphe 35L Ultra Lavender palette. But if I end up doing crafty projects like I hope I do, like I'm planning on, I've got a few different ideas, and I've jotted them all down on like a spinning name picker wheel, so that, you know, it's kind of like I'm deciding, it's like I'm deciding, but also randomized. Because if I have too many things that I want to do, or if I need to do, it gets a little overwhelming. So if I'm not technically the one deciding and just getting stuff done, it helps the process. It's more of a definite, like, yes, this is what you're doing, go do it. Which sounds silly, but it helps, so that's all that matters. Also, come on, focus. 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 Anyways, okay. I believe this shade, which is blurry, but you don't need it to be clear, is In the Cloud, and that's what I used as like a base shade. This next shade is going to be Double Clicked, but I've got a few resin craft ideas. I've got SVG ideas. Was there something else? I don't think so, but I had a lot of ideas I wanted to do for both. And for the SVG, I'm making a gift for someone's kid. And I'm trying to get that done in time. And I have plenty of time. I have like literal months. But I am a bit of a procrastinator, especially when I don't have a solid idea. But I'm gonna get it figured out. Alright, and this next shade is Lavender Code. Technically, a lot of the resin projects are also going to be gifts. I'm making hair clips, and I've got like the decorative part of it done. but I have not applied the actual clip itself to it, and you know, it's not really a hair clip until it can clip into your hair. I'm also wanting to make a new dog tag for my mom's dog because recently both my mom and my brother were in a car accident. They're both fine. They're both okay. Mom's a little sore still, but both are well. But in the wreck, you know, everything gets thrown around because you're suddenly stopping. And she had the dog tag attached to, I think, her bag or her keys. And it didn't completely crack all the way through, but it's still mostly most of the way cracked. So I figured I could make her a new one. Okay, just to try and show you, because I know I said the shade names, but this is double clicked, and this one over here is lavender coated. No, just lavender coat, my bad. I've been sitting on my foot too long. Okay, what next? I think that turned out pretty well. Kind of simple, or not simple, not too bold, but not your everyday colors. And I almost forgot shimmer. We always gotta do shimmer. Okay, and I'm going to go in with this shade. Again, you can't see it well. I'm trying. But the name of it is Love Glitch. Okay, that is eyeshadow done. So let's get this massive palette out of the way. Okay, what next? Blush. This is also new. Ulta has Rare Beauty products now, which I'm thrilled about. Because they had them at Sephora, but I don't usually go in Sephora. I'm not as crazy about them as I am Ulta. But they have those products now. So I went and I grabbed 2 blushes. I say 2 because, well, I'm going to take one back. Oh, that's bright. God, that's bright. Let me stop talking. Blend. Anyways, they have Rare Beauty products, and I had to take one back, one of the blushes that I got, because when I came home, I looked at the other Rare Beauty blushes that I have, and I already had that one. So now I need to return it and exchange it for one I don't have. But this is the shade Grace. It's an actual new one, not the one I bought again by mistake. I'm trying so hard to blend this out well. Okay, and to make it just a little bit more difficult on myself, but hopefully more blended, put together looking, I'm going to put some on my nose. Just a wee bit. Okay, I do think that helped. That could be me being delusional and gaslighting myself, but I think it helped. And I don't know if I've said this before, because I very easily could have and just forgot. Rare, I feel like, is one of those prestige brands that's kind of worth the splurge on it. At least for like the lip oils or the lip stains, whatever lip stuff, and the blush. I'm not sure what else she has in her brand. I think she's got eyeshadow too, but I haven't tried that. But from what I've tried, it's a really good quality stuff. Let me do brows before I forget. I need to tweeze my eyebrows, but that is a problem for not right now. If I were to do this look again, I think I would do another blush, because I feel like this is very warm and like sunny feeling, whereas my eyeshadow is very cooler toned. Alright, and for eyeliner, I've got these 2. I feel like this is too pink, but I didn't know for sure what I was going to do. And I'm just going to be doing my waterline. It's purple. What shade is this? It's from Fair Beauty. It's just in the shade name is just burnt purple. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's... There's a hair tickling me. One of my bangs broke free. But that's eyeliner done. Okay, onto lips. Ooh, I could also do highlighter later. Okay, I have quite a few options for my lips. I have little lippy sticks and a whole thing full of them. And I don't use them that often, so I'm kind of wanting to use them now. But I do have other options as well. I've got this, which I feel like is too pink. It's pretty, but it's too pink for right now. So that's a no. I've got this. This could go, but mostly because it's like a nude. I need to make sections for yay or nay on my desk. Similar story for this, but I'm not feeling it. I have a lip oil from Fenty Beauty. Gonna pass on this one. I have a purple lip oil. Who is this from? Billion Dollar Beauty. We'll put that one in the maybe. What about this? Would this even go? I'm gonna say no to this one. I'm gonna just hold this whole thing up and see what speaks to me. That's not working. Nope. Maybe. So I know that looks like a lot of little lippy sticks from ColourPop. It is, but it also looks like more because there's lip liner mixed in with it. No. Maybe. I think this is the one. Now, I want to utilize the lip liner as well. So, whatever shade that would be. I think it would be this one. But maybe also this one. Because I know, or I think, people do like a darker lip liner than the actual lipstick. I have no idea. So I'm going to swatch this and then see which lip liner looks best. Okay. I think this lip liner goes better. It's getting that time of day where I am a little hungry. I feel like most people would just refer it to as lunchtime. Okay, that's lip liner. And I'll tell you the shade names once I use this. Alright, that is lipstick done. This is a Lippy Sticks from ColourPop, like I said, and it is in the shade Sure Thing. And the lippy pencil is in the shade BFF. Do I want to put this on over it? A little bit. I could do a little bit. Just a little bit, because this is a heavily brown tinted lip oil. I don't think that did anything at all. Okay, yeah, I don't think that did anything at all. But if you like this, like the shade of it, obviously not on, because you can't tell at the moment, because I put a little bit on, and on top of another color. This is the shade Rose Amber. Am I done? I could be extra. I could put on setting powder. I think I will put on setting spray. But other than that, highlighter. Good on me for remembering. You know what? As like a sneak peek of the other video I was talking about potentially doing, because I might not, because that's just how it is. Going to be using this highlighter. I think that's nice. Okay, so this is how the highlighter looks. Placed here, here, and here. I tried to place it at the Cupid's bow, but it was starting to make a mess of the lipstick, so I quit that. And the shade name of it is Change Me, and it is a Super Shock highlighter. And like I said, if I do like I plan to do, it will be in another video. Okay, I'm going to be using this setting spray. It is Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist, and it is from e.l.f. Alright, and I think I'm going to stop here because I'm not sure what else I could do or would want to do. I'm breathing in the setting spray. But anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching.